things did you do in your preparation for this year?
Just continue to build. I mean, can't really compare the two summers that easily, but I know I didn't really let my shape go away. There was maybe one brief time I can recall of where my shape wasn't really high, but other than that, I felt like I kept my shape up. And when you keep your shape up, you know you can come in the room and get a really good workout in at any given time. Whereas sometimes if you let your shape fall down, you got to come in the room and maybe have a couple bad workouts and get back to where you were at. It takes a little bit of time. So I felt like just keeping my shape at a high level to where I could, come in and wrestle with Dennis or whoever wanted to wrestle and scrap and feel good about the way my wrestling was going, and I felt like that was probably a difference from the summer before.
Like the old Gable adage, the best way to get in shape is to not get out of shape?
Right. Get out of shape a lot quicker than you get in shape.
Finished runner-up twice now, last 2 years. What do you got to do to get on top of the podium this year then?
Just keep fine-tuning. I mean, I'm not trying to look at it like I'm still trying to build and build and build, because obviously last year I felt like I had what it took to win, and even the year before. But, I mean, mentally and staying in the right frame of mind, looking at it that way, that's kind of what I got to do. I kind of got to look back and not look back, but I got to evaluate my mistakes and figure out some things I could have did different. And a lot of it comes from as far as early in the year. Sometimes later in the year you could do everything right, but something you did early in the year could affect the end of your season. So I got to try and eliminate all those things starting now and starting before now.
What were the biggest things you found in your evaluation?
I mean, some of it's personal things that aren't really the funnest to talk about, but maybe just, like I said, not letting myself really get out of shape in the summer. I mean, that's one of those, sometimes things like that are tough to admit to even yourself, so why are you going to admit it to someone else? But, I mean, if you really want to be fair, and sometimes you got to admit those things to yourself, and maybe I did let myself get at a shape level that I shouldn't have got at, or let myself get too heavy, or not keep my nutrition going in the off season, because realistically there isn't an off season if you're training to be a national champion. Because if you're looking at it like there's an on and off season, then you're falling behind someone in your weight's not looking at it that way, so you might as well not either.